Bam, what is up everybody? My name is Jordan Baywood with Baywood Media, and I am a music producer and audio engineer, and I am a college dropout. So obviously this video is about why I dropped out of college for music, and anything I say, I just want to let you know this is all what I did. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm going to give you my story and the process behind it, and clips of me in college will pop up. I was doing YouTube in college, vlogging and stuff for like a week or something, but still, cool videos. I started college in 2015, the fall of 2015. I knew I wanted to do something in business, but my dad always told me not to choose your major first because you don't have to, because it takes 2 years to do the electives and everything anyways, like history, maths, and social sciences like psychology and sociology, you know? So I did that, and I moved into my dorms, and I was making music in my dorms and stuff, and not as seriously, I was a pretty big partier, so I was always trying to fit in and have fun and see what everybody's doing, just like any normal kid would do. 18 at the time, I believe. Everything was great. Like I was having fun. The classes were pretty easy. I was meeting a lot of people. I had a good time. And then sophomore year came around. I lived in an apartment with 3 of my buddies, Kyle, Scotty, and Colin. That went well, and it got after that got a little less crazy, because in a dorm I was living with hundreds of people, and we all were like, kind of scared, and we were all trying to have friends, so it was really easy to make friends. I still had a good amount of friends. It's just you start to get the crowd you hang around, and had a good time with them. And then junior year rolls by, and we're in a house, me and Scotty and this other guy, and it was great. I was pretty motivated. I was having fun, and then I got into my core courses, obviously in junior year, and I started learning business, and I was finally excited to learn marketing and all this, and they teach me how to sell. My biggest marketing thing was how to sell. They're not teaching me Google ads, they're not teaching me Facebook. I literally thought that's what they were going to teach me. All this stuff that I was finding useful, so I started to do some online marketing classes on HubSpot, which are free. I started taking digital design, content marketing, and I was literally taking exams and this stuff online, and I didn't have to. It wasn't like I got rewarded. I got a certificate, which businesses like, but I was just doing it because I wanted to learn about it, and in class I wasn't learning about it, and I was so mad that they were not teaching me the way I learned. I did not learn in a classroom setting. I loved group activities, I loved that, but they weren't teaching me what I wanted to be taught. So I tried to switch my major to visual communications, because I thought that'd be, okay, digital, making advertisements, making all that stuff. They wouldn't let me. They said I had to stay 2 more years, and it just didn't make sense because I was so focused on music. I was trying to get an internship. I remember this. One day I took like 2 shots, and I just dropped all my classes. Just dropped them all. It was great because I was going to go into the spring semester of my junior year, which would be this past spring. Yeah, this past spring. And I just dropped them all. I had them all sorted up. We were about to be on winter break, and I just dropped everything. And I told my parents, and they were like, you're going to have to sit down with us and tell us what the hell is going on. And I told them, hey, I'm gonna get an internship, and I really need to work on music and learn the way I know I can learn. I can learn from YouTube videos. I can learn. I like to go and get stuff. Like I like to learn my own way, and I'm just not learning that way. I don't. And another part was that my parents were gonna take out a loan for me, and I did not want to take out a student loan. So that was ridiculous. I dropped out for those 2 main reasons. That's not the way I learned. I didn't enjoy that. I had more fun taking exams and courses online on my computer, so I dropped out. It's a little bit of like, I knew myself at that point in the beginning. I was just having fun. It was all fun and games, but I do plan on finishing college online. I do want to finish. I have 1.5 years left, not much time, and my mom told me, she was like, you have to finish what you started, and I said, you're right, I do. because I can't just quit it. So I'm going to finish, but if you guys are having any concerns about that kind of stuff, like dropping out of college or going to college, I think you should, if you don't have a game plan. If you have a game plan, get a game plan going before you think about any of that, because technically I don't feel like I needed to drop out. I just did it because I really I couldn't stand going to classes anymore. Disinterested. It was almost making me hate business, and I love business. That's all I think about. Obviously, we have a music marketing channel here, so you can tell that I love this stuff. It was just something I couldn't do anymore. I couldn't live with myself anymore, and we literally only live once, and the clock is literally ticking every second. So it's our biggest asset. So you should never do something that you really can't. You just don't find yourself. I don't know how to explain it. It's like that you can't stand. I couldn't stand it. I found a better route, and now I'm at a marketing internship. I run Facebook ads and other advertisements and create content, and I run social media accounts for a digital agency, which turned into a paid job. So that's what I'm currently doing too. My internship I took a music studio internship and a digital marketing internship, and I'm still with a social media company, stellationmedia.com. But that's where my life is right now, and I'm just focusing on creating beats, mixing for others, the YouTube channel, Instagram, and creating content, and always trying to see what I can do next. So there's a lot on my mind, and you have to be prepared to make these big decisions, because my mom was let down only because she said I started and I just quit. So I'm going to finish for her. That's really it. I don't believe I need a degree, but why not finish it? And yeah, that's my story. And now I just make a living from mixing and social media management. So that's where my life is right now. So just have a plan. Have a better plan than I did right when I came out. I should have had been lined up an internship. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you found this helpful at all, please give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't, give it a thumbs down. It still helps the channel. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We come out with weekly videos. Any video ideas you have down below, let me know. And I want to shout out to people that comment on the Instagram, because if you comment on my latest post on Instagram, I'll shout you out. I want to shout out Phil Harrow Music and Michael Music Sweden. So thank you guys. I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys next time.